Hey everyone, so this is Adam from Grizzly Themes. So today we're going to talk about Grizzly Themes' first theme, Ansel. You'll be one of the very first to sample and use a theme from Grizzly Themes, and this one is called Ansel, after Ansel Adams. So you will have already seen the front end of Ansel, which is here. I am now going to explain the back end once you've logged in. So you've got a username and password from myself. Reset your password. Make sure you keep it really encrypted and secure. Don't use like your name or numbers. Just it's really important to have a very well encrypted password for security reasons. So you'll have logged in and you'll have come to the dashboard area of your website of your WordPress site. This may look a little bit daunting for the first time user, but if you're familiar with WordPress, you'll realize that this is like the introduction area. Really, you may have like an analytics feed in here, and there's various little plugins that you can upload to your WordPress site, which are really useful, and this is where they'll sort of display. So we'll just quickly run over some very basics of WordPress. Posts is in relation to your blogs, so you click in there, you'll see various blogs that you may have uploaded or the test blogs that are already within Ansel. Media is your photos, your images, and your logos that you'll have uploaded or you'll see that are already loaded up into Ansel. Pages in relation to these, all your different pages, your about page, your portfolio page, so you'll see them all in there in relation to that. Comments is your comments when people leave some nice comments about your photographs, the blog that you've uploaded. You may get it can be susceptible to spam, which is a shame, but this is just what happens, just the nature of the internet. There's various ways of combating that. Gallery is in relation to your gallery, but gallery is also within your pages, which we'll explain shortly. That's called portfolio. Testimonials is obviously the testimonials that you can upload. Press, you don't need to be concerned about at the moment, and badges. And contact is actually just in relation to your contact form. Contact page here is where you'd actually change the content of your contact page. May sound quite complicated, all this, but it's quite simple. It's quite hard to go wrong within WordPress, to be fair. There's something called a preview page before you'd even set it live, which I'll demo to you shortly. So that's the very basics of WordPress. We're now going to delve into the Grizzly Themes section of the backend here. So for Ansel, so Grizzly Themes is all the way down the bottom here. So you can see if you click on Grizzly Themes, it'll open up this area. So you can see Ansel theme all uploaded. There's a general section here. This is where you upload your logo that you want to change. You just click on remove and upload the logo that you want to upload. Obviously, it'd have to be the correct size. You will receive a guidelines in sizes for images separate to this video. You may have a separate mobile logo. Often brands do have separate logos for the mobile, because obviously it's got to be used smaller. You may want to use a different logo for your footer as well, so you may want to use a badge. Your favicon is in relation to this little icon up here, so you'll want to change that to make sure it ties in with your brand. At the moment I've got the Grizzly one. You'll see here tracking code area to literally copy and paste your Google Analytics tracking code. Obviously that's completely individual to your site and hooks up once it's saved. Affiliate link, get that changed. Affiliate link is just this down the bottom. Grizzly Bear, it's linking to Grizzly Bear at the moment, so you can choose to have that or not. Copyright is just very generic requirement that you needed, and the back to top is this little guy here, which is really useful. Okay, so that's the very general first page settings for Ansel theme. Layout. We can see here there's various options to change the layout. You can have the website as set as full width or not as full width. So you can see that the image is here, it's full width, it's going straight to the edge of the browser. If I want to change it into the container, I can click that, click no, it automatically saves. You don't actually have to save anything within Grizzly Themes, it automatically saves. Click refresh and you can see that it goes within a container. You can click on these little buttons to go between the slider. enable sticky menu. At the moment I've got that turned on, so sticky menu is a menu that literally sticks to the top of the page like it is doing now. So you can turn that off if you don't want it on, and so it just stays at the top. Refresh that, you'll see that it stays at the top. Yep, so it disappears when you scroll down. So I'll leave that like that. 404 settings is just a page for if someone types in the incorrect page. Basically, at the end here, it just sends you to a page to tell you that you're on the website, but it's not a correct page. You can actually put an image in there and everything. At the moment, just ignore this section down here because it's not actually working properly. I've got to hook it in a bit better, but it's not fundamental at all at this precise moment.